Hello and welcome. I bid you welcome to Legion. I say Legion and not the Legion because I'm not talking about joining an army of an arbitrary number of around 2000 Roman soldiers. I'm speaking about the being. The being being the creature that stands before you. A Legion. Not the biblical kind, the only biblical creatures we're dealing with here are demons. So today we are going to do as the title suggests and explore anger management from the point of view of the Doomslayer, which basically entails seeing how he manages to stay angry for as long as he can. Which should not be particularly hard for him, being that he hates demons. Lucky for us, we're not a biblical kind of legion. Not an amalgam of demons, but one of people. Some of you are part of said legion if you are watching this right now. On the other hand, the creature before you, which I should stop referring to just as the creature, must have some kind of name, correct? I mean, if I refer to you as Legion, what am I gonna call myself? As the face of the Legion, I think Nigel is the right name. That is Noigel. That is the wrong setting. Well,
they are rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear, until it is done.
to be fair, I have already played through a couple of minutes of the first level. I needed to see if this was working. It is good that I can basically speak at any point during this display. This being Doom, it's not like we're gonna be missing out on the story. Very well. Straight on to the point. Nice. Before I continue with the demon slaying, I'm pretty sure I did put the wrong difficulty. There we go. Let's get a bit more ultra violent. If I wasn't dying around every now and then, would it really be interesting? Part hologram, part ghost.
We have to contain this.
Yes, that didn't turn out well. Small peek into what a Victorian child would experience if they open TikTok in a modern day. And we get some of the coolest freaking armor I've seen. Should I be talking when the plot is happening? I mean, this is... I did call it good old because this game is almost 10 years old now, which is hard to believe for me. Make me feel a bit older in retrospect.
Because of the demonic invasion until the Rezop satellite is brought back online.
Welcome. I'm Dr. Samuel Hayden. I'm the head of this facility. I think we can work together and resolve this problem in a way that benefits us both.
Well, that's as much support as we need. Don't even need to shoot you guys. Breaking spines, snapping necks. Damn, that never got home. Pistol's nice, but a shotgun is better. Well, now that we get to see Doomguy just going wild against demons. Cool intro.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect.
I still get that reflex of reloading when this game does not require you to do that, which is nice. You don't need a face where you're going. I think a lot of people already know about Doomguy being obsessed with his bunny or something, which is a valid crush out to absolutely slaughter hell because they killed your pet. Get over here. You don't get to leave. Speaking of Doomguy hating demons, hate is quite a
Demonic
thing.
presence at unsafe levels.
Alright.
Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Hate seems to be quite a powerful emotion in this world.
He cannot be allowed to leave this place. He would ruin everything.
By him ruining
I'm
everything, I
willing
can
to take
do
full
something.
responsibility
Alright,
for the
good.
horrible events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand. Our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind.
Yeah, that didn't seem to turn out
Everything
very
has
well.
clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk, I assure you.
I really don't want to interrupt the intro, but I am certain about copyright things and whatnot, because I really don't want me, Gordon, to personally show up and break my kneecaps. So I might be interrupting even the epic sequences. Be gone. Oh. I need. Oh. Decent demon gonna die here. Bang. I just don't even want to bother with the little guys. Eat your own boot. We really be even killing each other with the guns, which is nice. Made something, not checkpoint rich, alright. No secrets around. So it's only alright. Getting a blue key card now. I was saying something a moment ago. Speaking of hate, Doomguy hates demons. Clearly. And while most people believe that we should... Yeah. Poor fella. Got no arms left. Still needs a hand. Well, most people would agree that sharing the things that you like and your passions is probably the best way to engage with people. Today I feel like it's thematically appropriate, which is the weirdest grenade I've seen. Not like I've seen plenty of grenades myself, but... Oh. Automat. Alright. This is gonna be needed for... Lost... A collectible already. Yeah, something, upgrade points. I don't have any of those things. I don't have any of these things either. Equipment. Yeah. How though? Screamer moment. How do you actually use the grenade? If you're wondering what the hell am I doing, I'm looking for... There is a small Doom guy here. Now one. Show yourself to me, collectible figure. Very well. Really don't need to use a shotgun on those guys. Where are the demons at? I'm hearing a lot of demons and I'm seeing a lot of demons. Damn, their noise as hell. How many times will I begin the sentence about Doom guys hating demons? I was saying it. Spreading positivity is probably the best way to build a community, but I am interested on what makes you spread hate. There are many things to be disliked in this world, and I for one have some very superficial things I dislike. The one that I wanted to bring up that's today. Very unrelated to demons. Navigation capability, improvement capacity and research time. I still do not know how do I shoot that one. Okay, no, this is just a different thing. It's a different thing, alright. Resistance to... yeah, sure. Resistance to explosions. Good. I hate the fucking clown. Not in general, specifically the Joker. I'm really tired of that guy. Like, he seems to be a fairly popular character, so I'm sure some other people have completely opposite opinions about that goddamn clown. One shot every time he doesn't finish his hate thought, you're gonna die. You're gonna die without me even trying to kill you. I hate the goddamn clown. It's not even the character itself that I hate. Like, he's a super villain and whatnot, and that works. It's a murderous clown. It works as a creature, as a character. But I find it increasingly disturbing how popular he is as a character. Like, there are so many better Batman villains, in my opinion, but everyone seems obsessed over the clown. Superpower is being a clown, not dying by poison or something like that. Like, sure, not everything is about powers. Batman is a superhero with no powers, so it stands to reason his supervillain is a supervillain without powers. But he has more than one supervillain without powers. Some of them, I believe, work as a foil against him way better. Case in point, Bane. I think Bane is criminally underrepresented. I still don't know how to throw the grenade. What am I doing? Mystery solved. I know how to throw grenades now. I think Bane is such an absolute gaming. This is peak. This is what happens when you start talking crap about the clown. I regret nothing. Am I supposed to go through the door, or am I blind? Okay, no, that seems like I'm just going the wrong way. Kills guys over here, go over here. Upgrades. Button, entry, round burst. No, give me grenades. Let's go. How does he turn shotgun shells into grenades? I will never know. Back to the clown. I think characters like Bane, who also serve as a foil to Batman, being a creature made out of unrelenting will and whatnot, is absolutely better than a guy whose whole deal is, haha, I'm crazy. It's fine if he was just a dude that's crazy, you know, like kills people, Batman's gotta stop him. His whole deal is trying to, any person can experience one bad day and become a killer too or something. My issue with him is why do people love the goddamn clown? What do they find interesting about a character whose whole deal is just, haha, I'm crazy? And that's basically the end of it. Any argument to be done about the Joker being a good villain or character feels like you can just make the same argument for something like the Mad Hatter, which is just another super villain who's a dude that's crazy, but he makes hats. His gimmick is hats instead of being clown/Joker things. And nobody cares about the Mad Hatter. Nobody knows who he is. But everyone seems obsessed with the Joker. Everyone is convinced he's peak villainy. He's many people's favorite villain. They make merchandise about the Gundam Joker. How or what do they make the literal clown they be making Batman fight Superman and the clown? This is his greatest rival. And I'm annoyed at how they try to convince me that that's somehow reasonable. He shows up in other shows and movies, and the rest of the villains team up against the Justice League or something, and they're like, oh yeah, we need a villain to stop Superman. Yeah, Lex Luthor, the billionaire genius who can basically come up with anything he wants and has kryptonite armors and weapons and technology and everything that he needs to fight Superman because he's been doing it for years. Alright, that seems like a reasonable person to bring in a team that you want to fight the Justice League. Who do we bring to fight Batman? The super buff guy who also is an expert fighter and is known to have broken Batman's spine? Or do we bring the clown whose whole deal is being absolutely insane and being completely unreliable as a partner in crime? Being that not even his own teammate trusts the bastard and basically hates him by this point. Like, not even Harley Quinn stands the goddamn clown anymore. And her whole deal was, you good, man? Well, that's just sad. You earned your life. And his whole deal is just being reliable and crazy, and they still pick him for villain team. Why would any villain want the Joker? And why do they try to convince me that he somehow is enough of a super genius to stand in the same place as someone like Lex Luthor, and even beat him in some of his plans? Pretty sure this one animated movie where the Legion of Doom teams up to stop the Justice League and they steal people's plans, Batman's plans to fight the Justice League. And they have the Joker betrayed him, of course he did, and like destroy the Legion of Doom base and threaten everyone in the room, including Lex Luthor, with machinery and equipment that he modified. Like he put traps and whatnot inside of the base. And like, are you telling me the super genius Lex Luthor did not realize they were putting traps inside of his super secret base? Did he really not watch out for any of the bunch of villains that he recruited into a team to see that they weren't trying to betray him? Especially the one clown bastard who's known for being criminally insane and murdering people for the hell of it? No? He really just was like, yeah, I'm gonna just leave him to his own devices. Nothing wrong will ever come out of that. Not only are they trying to convince me that the Joker is a genius, they are also trying to convince me that Lex Luthor is stupid. And I find that annoying. That the presence of the clown makes everyone around him seem stupid there. If that's even a thing. Like they were geniuses a moment ago, but now that they witness a clown. Yeah, at this point he's just like his nemesis. I mean, he is his nemesis, and I'm wondering like, why though? Bane is right there. He was known for breaking his spine. He's basically a mirror of his behavior. Like one was born rich and lost his parents and become traumatized because of that and tried to avoid everything similar to what he experienced to happening to other people. On the other hand, you got Bane, who was literally born in jail because of crimes he didn't commit, and his whole obsession.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars.
Sorry, Vega, I need weapon upgrades. Back to what you're saying.
Diagnostics on the Praetor suit, it appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your arsenal at an accelerated pace. I have added a tracking component to your dossier.
Yeah, I take it personally. I don't only take it personally. The Joker, he's like, I get it. All right, he's the villain. He's famous. He's purple. Okay, but why do they market everything about him? He's the most well-known guy, but he's only the most well-known guy because they continue to sell stuff. I went to a theater some months ago when there was some anniversary. Is this the same one or a different one? Anniversary Batman thing. And what was the anniversary cup in the theater about? It was a Joker cup with the ha 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 print on it. A purple cup with the ha 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 print. Like, Joker, Batman's 40th anniversary. Who are we gonna put in the cup? The Joker, of course. What screams Batman other than Psycho Murder Clown? Celebrating Batman, let's go. Psycho Murder Clown. And it's fine. They try to sell me the clown. I don't want the clown. But people are out there with a shirt. Like, you find the clown cool? You think he's...
Especially now. And what will be your final moments?
What are you...
All the moments, the human sacrifices, the helping, the demons. It's all true.
Lady,
My
I'm trying...
sisters and brothers be thankful.
I'm trying to speak about clowns here, lady. You mind?
You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
Alright. Speaking of clowns... Getting map data... Oh, well, this... Excuse me, this is different.
Especially now. In what
Yeah, big one. So yeah, too long didn't hear. I wish they used better villains, which of course are just my personal biases. I'm hearing a bajillion demons out here. Where are you? Lot of roaring, very little demoning. Where are you at?
just as I will in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting.
Off you go.
I believe in honesty. Especially now. In what will be your final moments in this world.
Am I supposed to be using the map to be smarter here? Oh yeah, that demon over here.
The demons.
I do not like the clown. I am number one
My sisters
clown
and
hater.
brothers, be thankful. You will be the first. You will have a seat alongside them, just as I will, in what will become the new world that they create for us. Starting now.
This feels like I'm getting closer, but not enough. What am I looking at here?
I believe in honesty. Especially now. In what
Damn,
will be your
this lever
final
must be one of the hardest.
All the rumors,
Wait, I unlocked. This is secret? I was looking for regular progression. What is?
the demons. It's all true. My sisters and brothers be
Nice. Too bad for you, man. So yeah, I would like to see other villains be represented far more,
alongside them, just as I will.
where anything Batman related shows up, and I would like to hear
For us. Starting.
anyone out there watching this, please do share if you think that Joker is a good villain slash character and deserves all that praise. Why is that? And if you yourself hate your own character that you do not understand why everyone likes, I would encourage you to let me know. I would like to hear why do you hate some of these guys? Or why do you like them? Because clearly I didn't get the same memo of how why clowns are amazing. Alright, time for map. Going left. There seems to be nothing left. And going right. There's just a door going right.
I believe in honesty.
Going
Especially
left, door.
in what will be your final moments in this world. All the rumors, the human sacrifices. The hell
This Doom guy actually knows how to run 24/7. Fueled by my personal hatred of clowns and his personal hatred of demons. An unstoppable duo.
Demonic presence at unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
One of the big guys. Ooh, get away from me. Let's go. Damn, I really been looking forward to playing Doom for a while. There's something extremely stylish about the way Doom approaches murdering everything and everyone. Just being in the presence of punching makes them punchable.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Ooh, oh hell yeah.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a healthy workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best.
You hate Hermione?
To take on new challenges, to become more than you ever dreamed you could be. Talk to your supervisor to see if you
That
can
is a tech I have not
place in your
ordered.
soul harvest.
Change special me while pressing G. Alright. I don't think I've ever cared more for
The world is counting on us. How committed are you?
clear. Not you. Alright. Where are you? He's pressing that movie, another villain will probably get a lot of hate. I mean, I don't mean for him to just stop existing. I don't like it to be constantly displayed as the main thing everywhere and everything in every show. The thing, people use him. I have so much shit to say about the Gotham Joker. They use him as, oh, he's a mastermind.
Yellow security clearance required.
That's a blood trail. He's a mastermind of some kind, so he can overcome Batman's planning by being unplannable or something. But we literally got the Riddler, whose whole deal is making riddles that are hard even for Batman. And he has already successfully baited Batman into all kinds of stuff and even became a new supervillain. But I did ask about your personal... It's easier to make more jokes? Yeah, I guess so. It is easier to just make the Joker again. The Joker Revenge. Joker 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Access denied. Yellow security clearance required.
I lost the ghost of the dead guy.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Locked.
I guess they just decided, well, people already know the Joker, and it's always someone's first Batman story, right? Like, not everyone follows everything that they do about him, so they do not get tired of seeing the Gotham Clown everywhere. Someone like Hermione, though, I do not even watch enough Harry Potter / read it. I've ever read it. I don't think ever read it sounds weird. It's not like I'm going to accidentally read Harry Potter. I've never read it. TV show. And in the movies, it's like, they're there. I don't think I particularly like any of the characters of Harry Potter. There's been plenty that's been said about them. I don't think I hold a particularly strong opinion. Like, the world, what Wizarding world, it's interesting enough. It's what I have nothing good to say about their main villain failing to take over a school. I mean, that had to happen. If he successfully beat a bunch of teenagers, would he really be a Dark Lord fighting a Chosen One?
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Hermione is just stereotypical nerd that has a time-traveling device that she never bothered to use for really important things. And I'm pretty sure people die in Harry Potter that she could have probably prevented if she used the thing. But I mean, maybe there are rules specified about things that you can and cannot do with the time spin thing. But I mean, wizards seem to have access to some powerful magical equipment that they never seem to use. Are demons on the element? Now I'm thinking if I have a character of Harry Potter that I actually like from the limited stuff that I've seen in the movies, I'm finding them entertaining. I don't find them particular kind of praise to give them. How do I? Oh, I got upgrades. I don't think I have a character I particularly like. But I don't know if there's anyone that I would say I particularly I guess I particularly hate from Harry Potter. Beyond complaining that the main bald guy villain might not have the best evil plans out there. I mean, I found the... Where are they even... Oh. Oh, that's gonna explode or... I guess that's if I want to cook the grenade. Okay. What is going on? I have been cursed with stuttering.
Access granted.
This is what happens when you speak ill of wizards.
UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact basin. This high-tech mining and research facility is pushing the boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind. Thank you for your service.
Plasma weapons that they're not gonna let me have. Not yet. Yeah, with finding consistency, power and stuff, you have to do it as a plot. Clash would be every villain if they were accurate. I mean, he has his own villains who are actually competent, but I do agree, it's pretty stupid to have a dude with a boomerang be one of his main villains. I only have to accept the Joker do impossible stuff because it helps the story. I mean, yeah, I guess Batman does impossible stuff all the time and he's a quote-unquote normal human. This is a wrong. This is not good. What's going on? I do not have slow-mo. What is this? Give me a second. We have come to experience our first technical difficulties. But this is lagging something fierce. I need to get a checkpoint. You know what? That's fair enough. Give me a second because this is abnormal. Time to test the power of the loading screen. Be right back. You can still hear me being right back. Well, yeah, inconsistency in power are common. Joker can do impossible stuff. Good balance between accuracy and good storytelling. Yeah, that makes sense. You have to. Some stuff is just going to happen because it's not going to be consistent. Different writers are going to make different stuff. Some stories are better told with one character than others, but using the clown of the Nemesis all the time. I just wish they used other people. Like that, where it was the latest Batman movie, they used the Riddler, and I think that was actually pretty cool. But they teased the Joker at the end, and I'm like, really? Like, the Joker again? That's why we have Gotham City getting flooded in that movie, and like, oh, Surfing Joker is gonna show up. But once again, it's my gripe is not with the character doing. Well, it is a bit with the character doing impossible stuff, but it's about how much people like him. I'm not angry at the writers for giving me infinite Joker content. I'm intrigued by the people. And we're back. Let's see if it's been fixed. I'm intrigued by the people being supportive of infinite Joker content. That's what I find concerning. And the lag is gone. What was that? Yeah, well, I hope this video reaches people out there and people get to hear about me being Joker's #1 hater. Not even Batman hates the Joker's. No, you know what? I'm probably Joker's #2 hater. Jason Todd is probably #1. Much better. But if you know someone, this is for the bot watchers out there who might stumble upon this stream once it's already baked, do leave it in the comments in the future. If you like the Joker, why? Third Superman from Injustice. No, I probably hate him more than the guy who got his wife killed. No, yeah, I'm probably that number 3 to be fair. If I consider the guy who got murdered by him number 1, then I'm probably number 2. Too busy complaining. About the clown. I get riled up about the goddamn clown so much. I'm throwing myself off a cliff here. Just thinking about not hating him as the number 1 hater. But you know what? I think Injustice Superman, I actually really like the Injustice story. And speaking of clowns, I think Injustice Harley is better than regular Harley, but I think regular Harley is already going to basically the same arc where she's done with the Joker. I don't think at this point it's, oh, do you like character development from Harley Quinn? I probably just like the fact that she doesn't like the Joker. Anyone who hates the Joker is good in my book. Speaking about people who crash out and hate the Joker and Injustice Superman, I still do not understand how can the characters from Injustice blame Superman. I'm pretty sure that's above and I'm just avoiding it like the plague. Alright, you coming? Get over here. Damn, that's nice. Hey, get over here. The same people from Justice, the heroes, were annoyed at Superman for killing the people who avoided the curfew, dressed and partying as the Joker. They know this man nuked an entire city, Superman City, killed his wife. The man loses it, kills the clown, takes over the world. Initiates martial law. And what do people do? They go out dressed as the Joker to party. Are they really surprised that Superman showed up and killed them? Like, who does that? Who dresses up as the guy who nuked a city? Not like in wartime or anything, you know, just good old terrorism. Nukes a city and killed the superpowered leader of your entire planet. And people get annoyed, like, why did you kill them, dude? That's too harsh, don't you think? Like, they are celebrating the death of this man's wife and city dressed up as the person who did it, and they get surprised that he killed them. Sure, I guess they're not committing the crimes against humanity themselves. But then they really had it coming.
I'm blocking your access to the facility scanner. Come to the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
Samuel, my man, do you really want to get in the way of the one dude snapping the necks of every creature around your vicinity? You might have a robot face, but you will get to experience the breaknecking speed of a broken neck if you continue to do that. Smells like a secret in here. Really? No secret? What is this? Well, no secret. So yeah, Superman kills innocent people dressed as Joker. I don't know about that being valid crash out. I'm sorry, I said it here first. Injustice Superman was a valid crash out. I do not like him killing Shazam though. Going back to my Joker hating ways, I need to speak of something else, but I really need to get this one out too. That's a new one. I haven't seen this guy. And they even got a glory kills on the walls and stuff. Sick. Spoilers for I think an over 10-year-old game now with Injustice 1. Bit of a waste. Superman kills Shazam in the first Injustice, and so you cannot play as him on the second Injustice because he's dead. Mind you, for people unacquainted with the Injustice universe, multiverse gets in the way. And it's a prominent feature of the second game too. That Joker shows up in the second game. And the whole bit about the first game is that big starts everything when Joker commits massive crimes against humanity. Is the Superman kills the Joker, and that's how he snaps. He kills the Joker and then goes into rulering over the world. He of course still shows up in the game, because there's a different dimension Joker that you can play as in a fighting game. And you know what, I get it. A fighting game, of course you're gonna have the Joker in it, because why not? But then you have my boy Shazam in that game. He's awesome, but he's my favorite character. But he doesn't show up for the second game because he's dead. The Joker does though, because being dead does not stop the clown from showing up. But it does stop the dude who is half, like 12 different gods. Upgrades, people, upgrades. I got no buff here. I got 1 point. Suit. Provides navigation system, capacity recharge time, power-ups, grenades. I cannot get grenades. Then I'll save it up for later. I want quicker grenades rather than environmental detection. I would dare say I would detect my environment fairly well already. I'm going the wrong way. But did I leave health stuff here? I didn't. I mean, yeah, they added him. To be fair, Lord Joker from another Earth visits this one, Shazam does not. In the second Injustice game, it's not that Harley or someone just has some hallucinations and they put the Joker in there, and I'm like, really? You could just some hallucinations, so the Joker's in the game. Like, okay, all right. You couldn't just have the lead Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are in that game, but Shazam was a
It's a
stretch.
gift. Take it. It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Yeah, how does Sergeant Energy translate to bigger magazine? Quite a mystery.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my employees took things too far. Olivia was the cause of all this, and I believe you will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited Hell and its resources because it was in mankind's best interest to do so. What you now see in this facility is the cost of progress. But none of that matters now.
There is an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed.
Classic circumstance of that is a sacrifice. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Facility. If the venting turbines aren't re-engaged, neither of us will survive the meltdown.
Speak for yourself, Samuel. I literally just grabbed your urgent cell that you weren't even sure if I could absorb. I wonder if you really didn't knew if I would survive the urgent cell. Like, what was his plan if I was to grab the urgent energy cell, crush it in my fist, and then just explode? What was the next step of his plan there? Well, I think I've complained about clowns plenty for today. And I am approaching an hour. This is as of right now my first time doing this, and I hope you enjoyed. Die and fight at the source. I'm not sure if his soul goes to hell physically if he explodes with urgent energy. Also, he might go to heaven. Just saying. He's killing demons left and right. Might go to heaven. That's kind of like the most good and proper thing possible, right? I have enjoyed your company. I hope you enjoyed mine, as you have joined the Legion now, and you are forever part of whatever this is, through the shared experiences of the people. So now I bid you farewell as I bid you welcome. It is one hour now. Can you resign? No, your soul is now forfeit. I don't make the rules. I don't enforce them either, so you can probably just leave. And I will see you I hope soon enough. How soon? Probably Wednesday, for sure. Until next time, this has been Nigel, the face of the Legion. And I hope you have a nice day, noon, afternoon, night, morning, or whatever time frame it is that you're watching this. Until next time.